Welcome to Jamie's World Spirituality. I cannot even start speaking. This is gonna be a reading for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is gonna be a reading. It's gonna be a guided reading. Energy reading, general reading for the collective of Earth elements. I was actually pre-shuffling a little bit before I'm gonna bless and this reading and the message, guys. And I'm gonna ask the spirit to guide us and protect us all that are gonna actually encounter this message. It's gonna be important for the Earth signs this month, and definitely the Knight of Pentacles just jumped. Yes, this is your element. Are you feeling stuck in September, or are you feeling that something is not moving in regards to your progress or manifestation? It's what I'm seeing here on feeling as well. I feel that somebody's really struggling with communication very, very much. It's in regards as well with the third eye chakra, crown chakra, um, and throat chakra. So the upper chakras, the upper sort of enlightenment. In some sort of way, you are kind of trying to grasp, or it's like visualizing something, and maybe you're called to visualize in the month of September 2022, Earth signs. It's what I'm feeling very, very strongly. But do not worry, do not fret, because the Knight of Pentacles is actually the only knight that is going to cross the finish line. So patience is required very much in the month of September for you, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I just started, I just wanted to get into it. I really felt that I really need to just go straight for it. Maybe there is something that you need to go straight for in the month of September, or you're going to realize something that maybe you're keeping yourself stagnating in regards to investments, money, a manifestation of a business, a manifestation of a relationship, something that you really want to just start or go towards it. You're like actually sitting on a horse. You're a knight. So a message in regards to this Knight of Pentacles, it would be that you should keep steady. You should keep yourself, even if you feel stagnant or not moving at this time in the month of September. You should know that you're actually going. You're reaching. Excuse me. You're reaching this. Point in your circumstance, in your situation, earth signs, where you're gonna you'll be able to feel the move even if you don't see it in the three-dimensional plane, in the three-dimensional aspect of the situation. The card that wanted to turn over, it's the Ten of Swords, and it just went sideways. So while standing here with this air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'm gonna put it in the way that it actually jumped and wanted to come out. You are standing in this situation of feeling not moving or not actually making any step, or you feel that if you're gonna take or try to take this a step forward, you're gonna be put down, or be pushed back in some sort of way, because you have been actually betrayed. And the two cards here that want to come out as well are the Queen of Swords upright and the Temperance upright, with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And I'm using the Everyday Tarot deck here. In the beginning of this message, it's I don't know, it's not really known, but it's actually very, quaint and basic. Everyday tarot deck. It doesn't have an author. Oh God, what is going on? In Canada, price in Canada. Okay. Uh, 88 pages guide to the cards. So yes, basically a very three color based deck. Um, in all four of the cards, I have a lot of gold. golden. Of course, there is a reflection between the light and the dark. There is a mirroring energy in the month of September in regards to your situation. But with the Queen of Swords, feminine energy of air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and it's like a 1-7 here because usually Sagittarius is the seventh house for Gemini, and Gemini is the seventh house for Sagittarius. Maybe you're dealing with Sagittarius and Gemini in in regards to your situation, or you have this very predominantly in your chart. But in regards to the Queen of Swords here, you are very very methodical, and you're quite disciplined. You're reasonable. You're very very psychic. You are like intellectual energy here, very reasonable, very truthful. This is like the card of the divorcee or the separated woman or the woman that was left, abandoned in the situation. You could be jaded, you could actually wear your heart on the sleeve, but please don't. This could be like very logical, very determined in the aspect of clarity, mental. Like a sapiosexual person that you're dealing with, or you are this person, you have strictly this energy, working for you in this, mental aspect of the situation. Or if you're dealing masculine energy, if you're dealing with a Queen of Swords energy here, this feminine, this woman that you're probably dealing with, in body, is actually very masculine, very detached emotionally, very clear, very logical. The proof is in the pudding. But this person is kind of touched by the divine, or it's touched, in the three-dimensional aspect, because there is a Kundalini awakening here, aligning mind, body, and spirit here in regards to the situation. Maybe you're the person, feminine, energy watching here in regards to, like a cross watcher, in regards to the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I really feel that this is you, person watching. I really feel that there's a feminine and energy, a feminine person that is dealing with masculine and feminine. This is an energy of touching the water. I mean, emotion and mental, or the three-dimensional aspect of manifestation in regards to your ascension process, awakening. Um, Maybe some sort of clarity in regards to your calling, to your destiny. I saw judgment in the pre-shuffle, um and I saw I mean, actually, I saw judgment in the both decks. And what I saw the Empress, I saw the Moon, um I saw the Emperor. So there is actually somebody that is matching this energy behind whatever it might actually trigger you or connect with you specifically in the month of September, is what I'm feeling very strongly here. Let's pull a few more messages here. Spirit, guide us and protect us and lead us into clarification, into understanding, into peace of mind, into envisioning and understanding the truth that we actually grasp and we actually, it's contained inside of us. Give us peace of mind, give us clarity, give us this understanding that everything is fine, and that of course we are guided and protected. Earth element here, you are guided and you're protected. And I have a few cards that didn't want it to go here in the shuffle, which are the Hierophants, the Eight of Pentacles upright, of course, the Hierophant upright, and the Full card with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Masculine energy, very, this is actually a calling from the divine. It's talking about all these traditions, religions, teachings, human precepts, human teachings that we have been dealing, our entire lives. This is Taurus energy, very specific. This is specifically a calling from the divine upon the masculine energy. You are supposed to actually learn and then teach, become a teacher, become a master. You need to actually, master your craft, because this is your destiny, this is your calling. In the month of September, you're going to be very hard at work, or you're going to be putting a lot of work in regards to your finances, in regards to your investments, in regards to your time, in regards to whatever intention you want to actually manifest in the three-dimensional, in regards to money, in regards to maybe learning something new, reading something new, researching something new. It's in regards to this calling that you have, and it is an awakening. Of course, you're awakened, specifically. I feel that in the feminine aspect here, might be some pain, physical pain, or something that is trying, triggering, maybe your stomach area or some pancreas. I feel pancreas. I don't know why is this happening. With a full card here, of course, starting from scratch, if there is something new, a new phase, a new, stepping forward, a leap of faith, a trusting, and believing. Starting from zero is like travel light. Do not actually burden yourself with making a bunch of plans and then just the plans go to hell. Do not do this. Do not actually make, I don't know, excessive plans, and do not actually reach anything or fulfill anything. It's going to be much better to start from, with small or little, or go without the intention of being seen as, oh, I really want to manifest this, I really want to put this in, but in the sense of just going with the flow, trusting and believing. There is a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and for me, the full number zero, it's like you're given another chance, another opportunity in the month of September to take a leap of faith, to trust and believe that you're going to be caught, that you're going to be, held, that you're going to be protected, that you're going to know exactly where to step. And the step of faith, the leap of faith is going to be actually be working for you. Three cards jumped here as well: the King of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Five of Pentacles, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, which I'm going to take, and the Five of Cups behind the Empress. So, of course, you're dealing with Aries, the full, your element here, your energy of the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, which is together. This Hierophant has a hidden pentacle, but the Hierophant has like two keys. You're receiving like a double whammy in regards to your spirituality, in regards to your destiny, your calling, your awakening, ability to understand, to see, to be able to teach and give the example, from whatever you have might have experience. This is going to be like, it happened to me. This is my testimony. This is my confession about it. It's like confessing, like, like going to a priest and confessing your sins. But I don't recommend you to go to a priest. I recommend you to go straight to the Spirit, to go straight to the Father, to go straight to the Lord Jesus Christ. If you really believe, and this is your belief, your trust. I know different aspects of different religions, because I have met, and I have traveled, and I have lived in different countries and different, I encountered different religions in my life, including my own, of course, and my families, my parents, um, in the way that I was brought, that I was raised, that I was taught. I mean, in the way that I learned and then I experienced by myself. I really understand here that there is a set of mental beliefs, or mental programming, or a belief system that the masculine has been raised in his entire life. But now you're actually called for this awakening, by the divine, by the spirit here, to actually raise to your potential. And actually the King of Wands here, after the full, that you need to take this leap of faith. This is what the spirit is guiding you in the month of September, earth signs, to actually take this leap of faith and take action and practice of love and receive this cup of love, that is actually something brand new, and it's actually given by the divine, and divine is leading and guiding you to receive this specific cup of love and to give it to yourself. Masculine energy. In regards to the feminine, you know that you have to undergo a type of process of awakening, of ascension, a road to spirituality, a road to enlightenment, a road to ascension, to awakening. to being present, to understanding the truth, to practice this self-love and understand your self-worth, self-value, have your self-respect, fill your own cup, take leaps of faith in regards to you, masculine energy, um, and do not actually fret. Maybe you will actually take, you're going to be, in this sense, in the King of Wands, taking much more action in regards to perception, and the feminine is actually, opposing to you, or it's opposed to your situation, or in regards to your feminine side, maybe your, hidden Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your houses here. Maybe your moon, your north node, it's in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Excuse me, I'm burping right now. Um, you probably don't breathe correctly. You're supposed to actually practice specific, breathing techniques. Stop and, properly breathe in, inhale and exhale. Practice this as many times a day as you remember, quite a few times, like between 3 and 5 in the beginning. And then, easily you're going to start to get into this meditative a state of mind or place in regards to you, in regards to your grounding. Maybe you're too much action, you don't have time to think very much, and you have to all the time just jump into that conclusion of taking that step, action, action, action. But you have to put work into understanding what type of action, what leap of faith, where and with whom and when, and if it's, properly, because in some sort of way, in regards to the situation, earth signs, you or cross watcher, the cross watcher is like feeling left out in the cold, because the empress here, she's looking towards the past, because this empress, I mean, towards Libra energy, and we have the Hierophant and the Empress. So the masculine is on a spiritual level very, very potential, the potential of this masculine energy to actually teach, and or maybe the feminine energy just, uh, incorporates very, very much this Hierophant energy. So masculine, feminine energy, in regards to you, Earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for the month of September, is going to be for you to be a co-creator in the three-dimensional, in regards to you, in regards to all the seeds that you are holding here in your right hand. You're like pregnant with ideas. You're like a mother, nurturing, very nurturing, but nurturing is masculine, caring, and loving, and it's very masculine. It's supposed to be masculine in its, genuine and real energy of a masculine. But in the sense, the feminine energy is kind of forced to practice self-love, to leave the past, be somebody that was like a player energy, very active, very sexual, very, attractive, gorgeous, handsome, a person that is like a person that attracts other people through their gorgeousness, or whatever type of bling bling they actually can put in, on top of them in their, you know in their circumstance. Not everybody is the same gorgeous, but some people are really gorgeous, are really, but somebody could be very playerish here in regards to their sexuality. In the past, maybe this person took action mostly into sexuality, but now they're called through this awakening in the month of September to actually take action in regards to their, work, in regards to their, working on themselves, taking a leap of faith in regards to their spirituality, because the Fool is actually very spiritual, a very spiritual being. This person knows that whatever they build on this earth, or whatever they, thrive for, or, strive for, or pursue, they're not going to take with them. It's going to be actually eaten by, and stolen by thieves, and eaten by moths. We are not going to build something in this world where it's not going to remain. I mean, it's going to remain for a while, but not forever. Many people, they build their own businesses, their own homes, their own, marriages and families and relationships, and the divine's calling is actually for the divine, and it's in regards to the, your own soul. It's in regards to you, the, the awakening of your own soul. This is actually your real and true purpose in regards to yourself. Let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not pretend that we are here to, build this empire that is like shining with gold, and it's, reaching up to all the cities in the world, or reaching, I don't know how many cities and many places, and we have all this land and all these properties and all this shit. But then, as a person, we are really poor in spirit. We are not awakened. We are not, we are not ourselves. We don't wonder. We don't question. We don't understand. We don't. we don't want to search truly and get to know ourselves, get to know spirit, get to know the love of our lives, get to know somebody that is really significant in a specific way. Not everybody is specific in the same way. Some people are supposed to be in our lives for 5 seconds, some people for 5 minutes, some people for 5 months, some people for 5 lifetimes or for eternity. But many people in many circumstances are only supposed here to be for our own awakening, enlightenment, you know, ascension process. The feminine energy with the Empress here in the past, she was left, left out in the cold. She didn't have any other option in regards to the situation. There is a regret here because in the past, emotionally, for both masculine and energy, masculine and feminine energies here, it didn't actually work. And in regards to emotions, so this is kind of like a pain, and there is probably here like some residues of emotional baggage, the past baggage, some unforgiveness, somebody that cannot actually forgive truly themselves or the other person or the situation or the circumstance of this, repeating of a cycle or repeating of, maybe you're getting up to 8 lifetimes here where you get to repeat the same shit and you always get to the same conclusion, or 5 up to 5 years since this feminine energy was left out in the cold and she was forced to find this self-love, accept this cup from the divine, because if nobody loves you in the three-dimensional plane, how are you gonna make it without the divine? I mean, you can go to the devil, but he's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna destroy you without remedy, and that's for sure where many people will choose to go. I mean, in toxic relationships, in karmic relationships, going back to the past. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, and this is gonna affect, and then shadow side is gonna be at least 2 to 3 weeks. I already see people struggling, and electronics and things start, try to act funny, but it's actually something that is in regards to, I mean, I'm a Mercurian. I'm ruled by Mercury, and my planet goes into retrograde every 2 3 months. I mean, it's like, yeah, you don't want to actually look, in the past, but sometimes you ask yourself, why is all this Mercury retrogrades? Why? What is wrong with this? But it's not in regards only with mental, clarity, or understanding the contract, or understanding exactly the contracts that you dealt with, you accepted, you took upon yourself in this lifetime or past lives, and then to understand that some contracts, they don't work anymore. You need to cut that out and just drop it. That's done, that's finished. I understood this is not my burden to carry, is not my problem. I'm not going to pay for it, I'm not going to be responsible in that way. That's why I came here back, to understand that and release that and start all over again. Give myself another chance, another opportunity, another, chance in regards to my awakening, my ascension, my understanding in regards to myself, in regards to whatever, was, playing in my circumstance, in my situation. The bottom of the deck here, I have the Strength card. Underneath it, the Nine of Swords upright. Sleepless nights on both parties here, on masculine and feminine energies. But you're dealing with Leo, or you have very predominantly Leo in your chart, fighting your own demons. Fighting inner, finding your inner strength because you have stressed yourself enough, or the situation has stressed you enough. Mentally, in regards to sleepless nights, worries, anxieties, and paranoia, negative thinking, people attacking you psychically or during the night while you're supposed to actually rest your mind, rest your, regenerate yourself through sleep, through rest. You need to rest more, maybe lately in the last 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 months, up to a year here. Maybe you're not sleeping properly in the way that you're supposed to sleep. Earth signs, please pay attention to this. Four of Cups. Emotionally, you're not concentrating on that, and your partner or the person that you're dealing with, masculine or feminine energies, they are not actually dealing with emotional situations right now. you're not interested in this I mean, this aspect is not very, very important at this time, in the time of Virgo. Guys, I hope this message helped. Pay attention, of course, to whatever habits you might have before going to bed. No social media, no phone, no messages. Just take, practice like breathing techniques, do yoga or meditation, or, just calm your mind, calm your thoughts, and just rest. Just, find your peace um, in that state, for you to be able to rest properly, and just, cut this time that your mind goes crazy, it runs crazy with thoughts, and, past thoughts and whatever, because, the Mercury retrograde brings us the past, so many thoughts. We're going to connect with thoughts, with different memories from our thoughts from our, that are going to go back to memories that are, they were really, and patterned into and engraved into our experience, into our circumstance. I really recommend as well to get out of your head mostly. Just practice things, hobbies, spend time in nature where you don't have to think very much all the time. Getting into the same issues and the same problems, the same people, the same all the time, talking about work all the time, talking about this toxic relationship or this shit or this whatever. I wish you all the best, Earth signs. I hope you're all well, and I hope this message helped. It would be appreciated if you liked or shared or commented. Of course, subscribe to my channel if this is what you feel that you need to be doing. If you really feel like to, of course, human will is the most powerful thing on planet Earth, and your will, it's supposed to actually guide you and lead you, and you have to trust in that, guys. Peace, love, and light to all of you. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.